What is guaning people? Live and direct and in full effect, baby. Let's smash this like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss whenever I go live and direct or when I upload a video. Best believe that. A bit later than usual because I was having a chat with Northside in it. It is what it is, but what's good, people? What's good? Yeah. Martin Odegaard. I'm going to start with him. Man of the match performance by a country ass mile, no less. Smoking that man of the match. Pack. Fair fucking play. I don't think I've seen him play that well in a long time. A long time. You could arguably say since the 22-23 season. That's what, 3 years, give or take? Mad in the dunya, bro. But as well as he played, there are others that didn't play as well. Martinelli, I know he scored, but his all-round game, he had the chance to put Victor Gyökeres clean through, who had a stinker. Yeah, no. This whole Martinelli on the wing thing has to stop. It has to fucking stop. Play him up front, either starting or coming off the bench, or don't bother. Trossard is an impact player now. It is what it is. He was poor. Ben White, clearly the worst player on the pitch and rightfully hooked from having a generational stinker. But again, he's not fully fit. But most of these players aren't fully fit. We know this, people. We know this. Mikel Arteta got the result in the end, but you made fucking hard work of it because you didn't start Bukayo Saka, which is fine. I wouldn't have started him. But why didn't you start Max Dowman? Or you could have started Ethan. They both should have started. You could have played Ethan in midfield instead of either Marino or Zubimendi. Having two of them was not needed tonight. It wasn't. And then, what's his face? You had Odegaard at the 10, cool. Miles Lewis-Skelly, I'm glad, he started instead of Calafiore. It's much needed. Notice how, we weren't much of a liability. But at the same time, other than a couple of chances, one in particular in the first half, they didn't really do much. And at one point, I was expecting a 5-0 slappage. But to be honest, I predicted a 1-0. And this is why I predicted a 1-0, even though it ended up being 2. It's because we know this manager's going to revert to type. It is what it is. And Arteta, if you really want to win the Premier League and or Champions League this season, you got to grow a pair of bollocks. You got to be brave, man. Because the Luis Enrique team slapped these lot 5-6-0. Hansi Flick team does. They might concede 1, maybe 2, but they put 6 past these lot. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. De Zerbi. Even a Vincent Kompany, like Bayern Munich team, puts 5 past them at least. Like, come on, man. Come on. First half, we started well. We started very well. But again, Odegaard, he was leading by example. And I want to see that every single fucking game. We got West Ham coming up on the weekend before the international break. I want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that fucking shit. Him performing. Now, I wouldn't say it was a 10 out of 10, but definitely a solid 8. No one was better than an 8 for me today, but Odegaard was. Or technically matched that. Either way. For me, result was great, but again, it's the same old tale of two halves thing. You know what I mean? It's just like, why can't we put in a 90-minute performance. And I mentioned this on Northside stream. If you missed it, go check it out. You'll see me on there. And you'll notice that I'm not ranting or raving. I wasn't then. I'm not now. I'm not going to cast the manager or the players. Not how I usually was, because it's not that type of game. It wasn't that type of performance. But West Ham have got a new manager. Man like Nuno Espirito Santo, bro. They have a point to prove, innit? We notoriously don't play well against West Ham, especially at home in recent times. Arteta just can't really figure them out, which is a concern. But we move. 6 out of 6, 2 wins out of 2. Well done. But we need more. This manager definitely needs to be proactive. And it's all well and good resting players now, especially with the squad depth that we've got. But you need to start playing the Ethans and the Dowmans more. And not just in the League Cups and all of that shit. And Dowman didn't even start against Port Vale, which he should have done. He fucking should have done. Because this manager is the luckiest manager alive. That won't change anytime soon. So for me, he's got to start playing the right players and not playing 3 DMs, not even 2 DMs against teams we don't need 2 DMs. This was not a 2 DM game tonight. We're not playing Bayern Munich. We're not playing Barcelona. We're not playing Real Madrid. All right? That game was cried out for Eza or Ethan in that midfield in front of Odegaard and next to either Zubimendi or Declan Rice. Probably Zubimendi because he wants to give Rice a rest. That's fair enough, bro. That's fair fucking enough. But for me, like, yeah, man, like it's just not on. It's just not on, really and truly. Just how I wanted to see a proper performance tonight. I knew we were going to win. It was damn near a foregone conclusion. But these games we got coming up, West Ham, Fulham, and then we got Atletico. We got Atletico Madrid in the Champions League at home. You saw what they did recently against Frankfurt last night. You saw what they did against Real Madrid, absolutely battered them in the end. And you saw what they did against Liverpool. Unlucky to only get a draw out of that game, but it is what it is. Don Diogo coming to the Emirates of what's to come, some would say. Now, despite what I've said on this channel, and as much as I hate the guy, I can't stand the fucking cunt. You know what I mean? Arteta wins the Champions League. I said he can stay another year because he's done something that not even Wenger's done, not even George Graham's done. You know what I'm saying? We don't ask for that much. All we're asking for is to do the right thing, pick the right team, let the handbrake go, play to these players' strengths like Gyökeres. Gyökeres was poor tonight because we fucking mainly Odegaard played to his strengths. He was putting them through balls through. He was getting chances and he didn't take them. That's when you can say he had a poor game. That's where we're at, which is a shame. But for me, I just don't see how we're going to move forward unless this manager just changes his approach. You don't even really necessarily need to change the formation. It's more the personnel. It's the in-game management, the lineups, and then, of course, his man management. Like, he's under pressure. You can tell he's under pressure, man, this season, and rightly so. Berta's giving him a shovel because he knows deep down that he'll dig himself a hole he can't dig out of this time. If he doesn't do what needs to be done. Now, if he does what he needs to be done, fair play. I'll hold my hands up and be like, you know what, I got it wrong. It won't be raving because Arteta's out. It'll be raving because we've won the Champions League and all the Premier League. But to be honest, would I rave if we win the Premier League? Probably. But I'll definitely rave if we win the Champions League. And you don't need to be the best team in Europe to win the Champions League. It's a cup competition, man. It's a cup competition. And we're good enough to win it. We've got the players to do it, but do we have the manager to do it? And he wants to win his way. And when you have a manager that wants to win his way, it causes problems, man. It causes problems, best believe that. But will we get it over the line? Will he do what's required against West Ham on the weekend? Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. It's going to be a short one. You know, it's late, all of that shit, but it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit the like and subscribe button. Still on the road to 100 subs. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss whenever I go live and direct and in full effect, baby. Or when I upload a video, either way. I know you guys are still waiting for that upload. Probably be on the Friday, maybe the Saturday. It might be the match reaction against West Ham, most likely. If not, I'll probably do a preview for that and / a preview for Bath's next game. Just let me just check just very quickly who Bath are playing next, because we beat Quins last weekend. We're playing fuck me, we're playing Sale tomorrow at home, quarter to 8. So yeah, I'll probably do a match reaction on that, and it should either be uploaded. I might do another live stream, but a bit longer than 15 minutes. That's for damn sure. But hey, it is what it is. We move. You know, I've always got a lot of shit to sort out, but I'll get there in the end. Like this football club, you know, somehow, some way, we'll get there in the end. Most likely, it'll be with a different manager, but if he does get over the line, so be it. But again, wait till May, innit? Wait till the end of May. But either way, people, enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night. All the best. Stay true to yourself. And yeah, I will see you next time. I will probably see you actually tomorrow for the match reaction, Bath v Sale. So don't forget to check that out. And yeah, peace. Well done, Martin Odegaard.